After a career in the diplomatic corps that took you all over the world, how influential would you say are non-governmental organizations in influencing state relations, given your experience?
Well, NGOs have risen in authority and influence significantly towards the end of my career, and maybe even more so since then. But I think they've now had something of a setback. It's partly because foreign ministries, certainly our Foreign Office, quite liked to subcontract certain work to them, which it didn't want to do itself. This is a particular case in international development and aid, where it was easier to give a chunk of money to a big NGO and say, here it is, this is the purpose, off you go and use it wisely. It's also the same, I think, in things like the environment, where a lot of environmental policy is certainly in the UK being subcontracted to big NGOs and big charities. I have a feeling now that in the UK, things will change, I think, because part of our membership of the European Union involved our giving money to the European Union itself, to the European Commission in Brussels, which then distributed the cash along with other people's cash to NGOs. And so British taxpayers' money was being spent on projects which are two places removed from the British government itself. A lot of that, I think, is going to stop at the end of this year, and that we will repatriate a lot of the cash to be dispersed by our own government and our own organs. And I think there's going to be some shuffling around of budgets, which will mean that the losers are going to be certain NGOs, and the winners are going to be government departments which are starved of money, not least the Foreign Office itself, where it's seen the Department of International Development now brought back into the Foreign Office and no longer an independent department, having a budget 3 times that or 4 times that of the Foreign Office, and everything had got out of balance. So the answer to your question is NGOs. We all used to say, we've got to look at NGOs when you're analysing foreign policy. I think that's going to be less the question now.